Grace and peace, world. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, this is your girl, BB, coming to you with Truth Be Told. And it's where conversations are, gosh, I can't even remember my, conversations where self-love is promoted and where self-care is devoted. Okay. So how y'all doing today? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? First of all, I am so happy to be here with my girl right here to the left. See this fine, beautiful being right here?
Hey.
You're so pretty.
Thank you.
This is Brooke, y'all. This is Brooke.
What's up?
I'm so glad you're here.
I'm glad
I'm
to
so
be
glad
here.
you're
Thank
here.
you for inviting me.
Man, I am so
I appreciate
grateful.
that,
You
man.
are so pretty.
Thank you.
Me and her used to, do some singing in church.
Hallelujah. Yeah, we did all that.
But it was a wonderful time. So I am grateful that you are here to share this day with us, this little time with us. So, and well, she just here to chat it up with me,
Yep.
and keep it real. Keep it all the way live, all the way real, all the way raw. Talk to these people out there.
Yep.
Share all of that good love and energy. But anyway, to y'all people, y'all lovely people out there, how y'all been doing today? Tell me about your day. Tell me about your day today. So, my day was pretty good, pretty busy, productive. I did some things, got some things done. I'm building. I'll let y'all know what I'm doing. But I'm building, I'm branding, and it feels good, man. What you been doing today? Besides just now getting off of work.
My goodness. I mean, that's really what I've done all day is just work. I work from home now, so I'm a call center representative. Woo. And so.
Hold on. Come on, y'all. Let's just take a minute. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Exhale.
Woo. Feel a lot better now.
Hallelujah.
Glory to God.
My hallelujah fan. Okay. Anyway.
But yeah, so I've been working. I've been trying to build credit, establishing some credit. I'm getting a new place here soon in September. I'll be moving out with my roommate, my cousin. She'll be my roommate, and I'm just trying to get some things together. I mean, I paint, I write, I sing. And I'm just trying to cultivate those gifts, sharpen those gifts, and try to get them out there in a unique way. So that's what I've been working on. So I've got some things planned for later in this year, but
Come on,
I just want
girl.
to organize it before I get it out there. So, yeah.
Like that. She's on that same on that same vibration that a lot of us is on, building and
Yes.
getting our lives together, growing.
Yeah.
One thing that this COVID and this quarantining has brought out of us is a lot of gifts. A lot of businesses been birthed, so and it's just all about growing and blooming and changing and learning and growing and discovering and crying and being and once again, like I talked about last week, ain't nothing wrong with being emotional, okay?
Right.
Yes, we have been emotional. I mean, look at what we've been going through. So, I mean, we would be liars to say like we have not been emotional,
Yeah.
like we have not had moments when we just wanted to scream. I'm telling y'all, if y'all have these moments where y'all want to scream,
Ooh.
let it all out. Let it
Yes.
all out. Y'all got to get all that stuff out
Definitely.
so you can bring in good things and so you can heal and begin again. Just whenever you feel overwhelmed, you guys just press that restart button.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's okay. Somebody say, well, I ain't had no restart, but no, you press, I'm talking about your mind and your, I'm talking about, you know, I'm talking about, just find you one somewhere, you know.
Somewhere, anywhere.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
switch the light off and switch it back on. Just
Right.
something like it.
So, how about y'all? Can somebody chime in and tell me how y'all day is? How was your day today? How was your day today? Can somebody chime in and
Productive.
if y'all are
Productive. I got orders done today.
Miss
All
Dominique
right.
in here saying that she was her day was productive. She got orders done today. Miss Dominique is a creator as well.
I try.
She's a multitasker, all that. I try. Well, that's what it's all about. Just keep it up, keep it going, all that. So, hey, if y'all in the building, give me some of them love, them love stickers. What them things?
Hearts.
Give
Heart-
me some hearts if y'all in the building.
Like
Hi,
and share.
Tammy. Hi, Tammy. Y'all see how she makes me feel? She just that's my
Ace.
ace. She's my motivator. She pushes me, and I love her for that. You know, so oh, look at my love! Hey,
That's the
y'all!
love.
Thank you for sending me all them love. Oh, that's so cute. Send me some more. Send me some more, y'all. Come on. Okay. Anyway, so Miss Brooke is here, y'all. So I'm not gonna let her leave without first telling us. Okay, we all about that love up in here, okay? And it's about self-love and self-care. And tell us a little bit how you started loving on yourself. Tell us the raw,
Okay.
how you started loving on yourself, and let's go there.
Okay. Well, it's kind of a weird, well, not weird, it's just very, I guess it's more typical than I might think. But I started my journey to self-love truly, loving myself, all of who I am, after a breakup. I was supposed to be engaged last year, yeah. And that did not work out, and it happened for a reason. So that was part of the journey to self-love, was realizing that things that I thought that I wanted when I was younger, I no longer wanted, because I had evolved into a different woman. And so I met this man when I was 22 years old. We were very young. We didn't know what we wanted. We really didn't know ourselves. And as we evolved and as we grew, I started to realize that we enabled one another, because neither one of us had the tools to challenge one another to grow.
Wow.
And then what happened is we learned how to grow on our own, and when we grew apart. And it was really
Wow.
painful. Yeah. So
Wow.
it was really difficult, but I kind of had to be the one to just say, this is probably not the best thing for us. And he was sort of my security blanket, and I still love him to this day, but it made me realize that I didn't know who I was without him, and that was a problem. I lost my identity in that
I'm cold.
relationship.
Uh-huh.
And so after that, I just had to go on this really tough journey of being real with myself. And I started to realize that the person that I had become in that place over those, it was about 4 or 5 years, that was not me. I had made myself into this person to fit into that
Come on now.
narrative.
Come on now.
And when
Come
I
on
broke
now.
out of it, it was scary. I was just like, who is this person? All this stuff started to come out of me, and I'm like, whoa. But I started to realize, no, this is not a bad thing. All of this is you. This is all you. Good, bad, ugly, all of this is
Come
you.
on.
So you have to learn how to manage all of this being you. And
Wow.
decide, okay, maybe there's some not so good things that you don't want to keep. So we're going to push that out. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And it's stuff that maybe other people think, oh, you should keep that, including the relationship. There were a lot of people that thought, oh, why is she doing this? They were about to get married. She was about to. When when you are ready to partner with someone, you want a lifetime partner. That means that you guys should be able to evolve and grow together. If you cannot
Absolutely.
do that, that's not for you. If y'all
Absolutely.
can't build each other up, that's not for you. And so it was just this series. There was just like these different processes. I mean, I cried, I screamed. I remember you just saying that. I mean, I had to go through that. I had to scream, I had to cry. I had some ugly stages. I did some stuff, drinking, and you know.
Talk about it.
It was just, it was
Talk about
bad,
it.
you know. I felt undone, but I felt like I needed that to see who I
Absolutely.
really was. And then, I'm gonna be honest with you, God carried me through that process. Even those ugly stages of, you know, acting crazy and, you know, being upset with people, angry and just doing all kinds of things. God was just showing me, you know, this is what you've been stuffing down all these years.
Mm-hmm.
All this stuff that you were afraid for people to see, they were going to see it anyway. It was going to come out one way or another. Now you're seeing this is all the stuff that you just stuffed down.
That is
And now that
good.
it's out,
That's
you're
good.
okay. Now just be you.
Did you hear it? Say that last. I love it when she said, "Now that it's out." Say that again.
Now that stuff is out, you cool. It's okay. Now just be you. Let that be a part of your story. Let that be a part of your journey. It's all you.
Ain't that good, y'all?
Yeah.
Wow. That's what it's about, man. Self-love. I'm telling you, that is awesome, and that is exactly. I mean, it takes, like, seriously, y'all. You can't love nobody else until you love yourself. Absolutely, 100%. You gotta just, like, for real, go within.
Yeah.
You know, you have to really, like, for real, like, take time to heal. Take time to grow, to learn, to find out who you really are. And it's gonna take the crying. It's gonna take the, I mean, gosh.
My God.
I mean, it's gonna take, God. You little ugly thing. He's so freaking ugly with his ugly self. With his old fork. Get it all out. And he has stinky breath too. I mean, but get it all out. But then you gotta look at you. Go inward.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm this. I'm that. I got problems too. I got all this pain. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I had to take care of Bianca.
Yeah.
Like,
That's good.
I had to. I didn't want her to hurt no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't want her to hurt.
Right.
So I wanted to go through whatever I had to feel better.
Yeah.
I wanted to feel better. Like, anytime I do hurt, or anytime my heart is broken, I want to feel better.
Yeah.
I want to feel better, and I will go inward. I will isolate myself.
Yeah.
I will, okay, God, show me.
Yeah.
What is it that I got to learn? What is it? All right, I don't want to go through this no more. So what is it that I'm doing?
Yes.
You know, we want to point fingers at, well, he made me feel. You know, I tell, like, people be mad at me when I be saying this. You can't say a person make you feel this way. That is so not true, because you're responsible for how you feel.
Yeah.
Can't nobody make you feel nothing without you giving them permission to.
That's good.
You can't. No, you made me feel what?
Right.
Just because a person misbehaves, or they have an attitude, or they have you look at people's actions and their attitudes. It's up to you to you have to see how you're going to handle that. And I talked about that last week, about reaction versus responding. Reaction, you give your power away.
Okay.
Response is you are calm. you can still respond with truth, but you respond calmly.
Graciously.
Yeah.
You respond,
That's
hey,
good.
calmly. Say your truth, but in a calmly constraints.
There you go.
Boy, when you practice constraint, man, when you master constraint, when somebody's attitudes and actions are off the line, man, when you master that, you are on your way
Yeah.
to receiving good in your life, to receiving good experiences and situations. You just don't let nobody bother you
Yeah.
by their actions, because y'all, for real, it really don't have nothing to do with you.
Right.
We just take it personal.
Right.
We take it personal. So with that said, like, I have a topic for her today, and it's called, about that. It's taking responsibility and accountability for your soul.
Yeah.
Okay? Taking responsibility and accountability for your soul. And I just remember when I was going through, like so many times in my life, when I was going through breakups, heartbreak, heartaches, all that stuff, you know, the 1,000 times. But see, I never got it. But when I did get it, you know, I was like, why do I keep on going through this? Why do I keep on going through that? And I remember I said something to God, you know, when I was like, God, why do I keep attracting? Listen to this, y'all. And see, I don't just talk to ladies. I talk to everyone, anyone, people. Is because men and female. I'm not no male this, females do this. It's everyone, because we all deserve self-love and self-care, and we all have self-worth. We all.
Right.
So whatever that I say here and whoever I have next to me is for everyone, anyone, period. So anyway, so I said, God, you know, in my stages when I'm breaking down on the floor crying, yeah, this is some real stuff. I'm breaking down on the floor crying. I'm isolating myself. I'm not coming out the door. Sometimes I don't even wash up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't even eat. This is real stuff. Sometimes I don't eat.
Yeah.
Sometimes breath be funky as heck. Sometimes I'm just like laying in the bed crying. I can't sleep because my heart is hurting so much. Because, you know, breakups, it's just not cool, man. It's not a good feeling when somebody done you wrong. It's not just, you know, from a man, from your significant other. It's a family member. It's a person at the job.
Yeah.
It's people at the church. You know, that stuff hurts. It feels like that you know, breakups, you know, and heartbreak feels like it's like your flesh is falling off, you know, because you're just like, are you still here?
Right.
You know, it's like that stuff hurt.
Yeah.
This is reality. So I had a time, y'all, when I got sick and tired. I'm like, okay, God, because this was when I'm facing me. Okay, God, why do I keep attracting the same men? Not just men, women, as far as my friends, my so-called friends that I connect with and attach myself to. And see, that's another thing. We got to work on stop attaching ourselves and get more connected. Like, I'm working on getting more connected with people and not attaching myself.
Yeah.
Why would you attach your good stuff to people you don't even know, to people that don't even deserve it? Like people, like, no. Get connected, but don't attach.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Especially they ain't proved to be.
Yeah.
You know, that's what we do. But anyway, God, why do I keep attracting bad men? The same type men. I'm in the same relationship. Do you know I finally listened to God and said, I finally shut my big old mouth and I finally opened up my soul, finally, Because when you be still and when you be quiet, you'll start seeing stuff. You'll start hearing things. You'll start learning things. God, I'm telling you, spoke to me and said, it's not that you attract. It's not that you attract bad men. It's that, hear me y'all, men, this is for y'all too, because there are women that come around the same way. They come with daggers. They come with motivation. Bad motives. You know, women are predators too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, and see, these women come being seductress. They come in seducing spirits, you know. So I'm telling you, but God showed me and said, it's not that you keep accepting bad men. No, it's not that you keep attracting bad men. You keep accepting. You keep accepting bad behavior.
Yeah.
Do y'all hear me?
Yeah. That's good.
That's a word.
We keep accepting bad behavior. It's not that we're attracting it. We see it and we accept it still. Excuse it instead of, you know, them making improvements. They make excuses. They instead of making efforts, they make excuses. Instead of making improvements, there's these excuses. And all we do is thinking we can fix them, thinking, oh, they're gonna change for us.
It's not that bad.
Oh, Dominique said it's not that bad, or I can be the one that'll change him. What are some of the other things that women say or men?
They'll grow.
They will.
I can love him past this.
I can love him past this, or it'll be better. He won't be like this all the time, you know, but.
Or it's just not that bad. It's not as bad as what it looks like.
Here's the worst one. After we get married, he will change.
Woo. Dominique.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Dominique hit it right on the nose. That's the main thing that we say after we get married.
Or a baby.
Or have a baby.
That's the worst.
It'll all change. Wow. Yeah. That's what we do. So taking accountability and responsibility for your soul it's up to us, y'all. We are the ones that keep accepting bad behaviors when we see it. That's what the red flags are. But I say, it's like forget the red light, the red flags. How about the yellow? Because yellow is like you see stuff. Okay, yellow means to slow down, right? Okay, when you start seeing stuff, okay. Okay, let me slow down. But what we do is we give more.
Yep.
We see how he talked to his mama. We see how he talked to his mama. So, okay, that means he gonna talk to me like that?
Right.
But he won't talk to me like that.
And not yet.
Yes, Miss Dominique, got a question.
I got a question. So how do you draw that line between, you know, we're growing together, so I still have, you know, your bad habits, that person still has theirs, but that person's trying. So how do you kind of, you know, go
What is
from,
trying?
Like that person's trying to do better.
Is it?
But you still, you know, it's growing pains in relationships. So how do you differentiate between growing pains and working together to this is a red flag or a yellow flag and I'm just...
Okay, got you. Dominique says, how do you distinguish basically when, like, what do you say?
The difference between growing pains and something that just needs, it's not fixed, or something that needs to change. Or something that just can't be.
Me, personally, and listen, once again, people, world, I am no I don't have no bachelor's and license, all this. I come to you raw and real, okay? I come to you with real life experiences. So what I tell you is stuff I done experienced.
Mhm.
So what I'm sharing to you is stuff that I know women like me, men like me have experienced, and so we just talking about it, you know. So, but I'm telling you, that right there, yes, to me. Now I'm gonna let you elaborate. To me, couples, we go through stuff.
Mhm.
Nobody is perfect.
Right.
You're ugly. I'm ugly. He's ugly. He got good things about him. I got good things about me, you know. And we're okay. And let's talk about it. And then okay. And I mean we share stuff. We share our weaknesses. We have weaknesses and strengths. We share our issues with each other. Okay, yeah. But you keep doing that. But it's this one thing that you keep doing. Okay. Let me tell you, that one thing you gotta know if you can tolerate it or not.
That part.
That one thing is, I know we all do stuff that we don't like. We get on each other's nervous systems. But if that one thing is something you have to distinguish. You gotta take accountability for what you allow in your life, okay? If that one thing is something that you cannot tolerate, it ain't gonna work. It is never gonna work. And that you have to know, yes, we got ups and downs, weaknesses and strengths. We have behaviors that is not okay. We got stuff, we behave badly. You know, I said too, bad behavior don't mean bad people.
Right.
You know, but you gotta see if that person, well, I'm trying, no, do it.
Right.
You gotta see if they are making efforts.
That action and effort.
Because you keep doing that same thing, but you ain't working on yourself. You're not doing nothing to become a better man, a better woman, a better person. You're not doing nothing. And then, you know, people are giving you tools, but you don't use them.
Man.
And I'm telling you, that one thing that bothers you, you gotta how you just think, is that thing unhealthy? Is it unhealthy? Because it's not going to work.
Mm.
If he is, if he is over emotionally, I mean, always getting on you, over sensitive, always blowing up, always, it's just not okay, y'all. That's like head trauma.
Yeah.
That can cause brain damage. That can cause emotional, like for real, yo. If whatever that person is doing, it is unhealthy. I mean, to your growth, to your everything. If that thing is making you feel, making you have unpleasant feelings, it's not good. That means it's not healthy for you. And you gotta let go of anything that's not serving you. I mean, men, women, let them go. Let that thing go. Whatever it is that is making you have unpleasant feelings, it's not good for you. That is unhealthy. Your take.
So I would say the first thing that I thought was, if it is any way abusive,
Yeah.
that's a
Unhealthy.
first red
Yeah.
flag, because I think that abuse, and you have to think abusive language, abusive, if they're not mindful, let's be real, physical things. If it's something that bothers you that they do and you express it and they can't respect it,
Wow.
that's
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? I give people the 3-strike rule because that's how I was raised. My parents gave me 3 strikes, so in life I'm like, okay, you get 3 strikes. On the second one, I'm headed towards the door. Third one, I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it was like the abuse. If it's abusive in any way, if they're passive aggressive, hear me. Passive aggression is dangerous because it's like a ticking time bomb and you don't know when it's gonna go
Example.
off.
Passive aggressive.
Let's say you do something. Let's say, okay, you forgot to. Say y'all live together and you forgot to lock the door. And you would tell them, oh, I forgot to lock the door's still open, we gotta go back. And they're saying it's okay. Yeah, it's all right, it's not a big deal. 20 minutes later, y'all talking about something and they're like, well, yeah, well, since you can't remember to do nothing else, that's passive aggression, because really they were upset about what happened 20 minutes ago. But now they're waiting till you're comfortable and they're attacking you while you're comfortable, because the intention is to be hurtful. You see what I'm saying?
Their
That's
intention.
abusive.
That is abuse, y'all. That is abuse. And it's like, no, that is abuse.
Yeah, and it grows. So the other thing that I would say is you have to know yourself and know non-negotiables for you. Because what someone else can handle is not what you can handle. What you can handle is not what someone else can handle. So it's like, if this never changes, if we're talking about forever, if this never changes, could I be okay with it? And then you have your answer.
That's
the third
good.
thing that I would say, there was one last thing that I wanted to say and I almost lost it.
That is really good. That's informative information. Like, you gotta see if you can tolerate it or not.
Yeah.
And
Oh, okay. The last one. Can they receive instruction and can they take constructive criticism and actually do it? You see what I'm saying?
Can they take it and receive it?
It's like, I can receive it, but if I'm just like, oh, okay, I understand that this is bad about me and I do nothing about it, it's like, okay. So
Are
yeah,
you really
you
receiving
know.
it?
Are you
What are you
really
gonna do?
receiving it then? Yeah, but you want to talk about what I'm doing so much. You have so much to say, and you remember this, remember that. So how about remember when you did? But see, how about it?
Yeah.
Like you get to a point, people. You get to a point, especially when you done dealt with it so much, so much. You get to a point in your life where you just don't put up with it no more. Like, it's just not, like, once you see it, like, you can't continue in that.
Right.
That is not the way to be treated, y'all. Man, woman. That is not the way to be treated. That is not okay. Like, there's something in them that they need to fix. I don't care how many times they are taking it out on you, taking it out on you, taking it out on you. You don't have nothing to do with that pain. All it is projective energy.
Yeah.
They are projecting all of that negative emotion onto you. Stuff that happened to them in previous relationships or centuries ago, and they just keep projecting it on you instead of them getting their little stuff fixed, instead of them getting healing. You already got healing for areas in your life. And you're still healing. But to have somebody around who doesn't want to work on themselves, y'all, I mean, you done took time to grow, and you're still doing, like, nobody is ever whole.
Right.
Nobody is, like, we're all emotionally ill. We all are. But some people are dealing with that illness, that sickness now, and versus when somebody come along in your life and then they want to do all this stuff, like, you done been through that.
Yeah. So
So why keep accepting bad behavior? Like, you been like, didn't I already do this?
yeah.
Like, I've been here before, and we cannot fix them.
Right.
They need to take time. I'm telling you, I was married before, and I was married, and
Andrea.
I ain't gonna tell y'all too much, but I was married before, and then in church, he ain't never come to church, but the people didn't even know I was even married because I didn't even bring this fool around. But but anyway, okay. But anyway, okay, I'm gonna say this, y'all. I'm gonna take a short look right. Anyway, see, he knew I was about to leave him. I was slowly, I'm about to get out of here. He knew that. He felt it. because I was disconnected. You know, I was on this side of the bed and he on that side of the bed. You know, I've been shutting up. I ain't been saying nothing. See, when a woman is silent,
It's dangerous.
it's a very dangerous thing when a woman is silent. You know, men get silent too. Yeah. But I'm telling you, when a woman is silent, it ain't cool, bro. You know, she in there thinking, she contemplating on leaving your butt. She working out something in her head, in her life, in her future. She's seeing a whole lot of good things. When a woman is awakened to her self-worth, to the truth of who she is, I'm telling you, pack up. But anyway, I was waking up, y'all. So I'm like, I'll try to fix this relationship. So I'm gonna go to the pastor. We're gonna try. Well, he was willing to go to the pastor to for us to have a counseling sessions. But I felt so little. I felt like a fool. Now, I went up in there and he was like, "Yo, I can't." Like it was stuff that was said in there, and I think I was in there 5 minutes when he said, I don't know what was said, but he said, I can't even counsel y'all together until he gets counseling for himself. Wow. Because he had a whole lot of issues. It was stuff he was saying that I didn't even know. Wow. You know, he was in there barking. I'm just quiet. But he was like, I can't do this until you get some help for you. Because see, I was getting help for me, but you need to get help for you. That's why y'all ain't like this. That's why we can't be like this. Because you got some stuff that she don't even know about, bro. You putting stuff on her. Yeah. So, well, truth be told, I left.
Anyway, I mean,
meanwhile, back at the ranch, you know, I was like, but listen, y'all, I'm telling y'all, for truth be told, I'm telling y'all, for real. I gotta say this because it's funny as hell, but he didn't even know, he didn't see it coming. I just came up one day and said, I'm leaving next week.
Whoops.
Girl had a plan. Man, I went and got my stuff situated, organized, boom, 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 boom. Not staying here in this mess no more. That's what self-love is, y'all. Do y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me? I love myself more than I love this man that was torturing me mentally and emotionally. I was sick. I was mentally sick. This man put a knife to my throat in the shower and said if I because I was going out to work looking nice. You can't be dressing like that. I don't know, you know. But that was the end. The end. So I started planning and plotting because she don't have that. But truth be told, I would have got him before he got me. I don't play that. But anyway, some women will still stay. That's the thing, man. But I know my worth. I know my worth, y'all, and what I deserved. Oh, all right, that's what self-love is, and I still didn't get it then, but I got it enough to leave because I didn't deserve to keep being tortured mentally and emotionally, you know. So, but with that said, I'm going to take a short break, okay, you guys, and I'll be back. Show me some more love with them hearts. and peace world. This is Truth Be Told again. This is your girl BB, and we here with Brooke. By the way, she goes by Sunflower. I saw that. What is that? What does that mean? SON flower.
So
What's that mean?
it was just a change that I had to make in my life. I felt like I've always been a very like kind person. I've always been a very free person, a very open person, a very liberal person. And I used to call myself kind of like a hippie, but
Wait a minute. You used to? Man, we are hippies. We got that hippie sauce.
yeah.
Girl, come on, hippie means a nonconformist.
Yeah.
Do you hear me, y'all? Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Hippie is a nonconformist. It is a good name. It is a good good lifestyle.
Right.
It just means you're just a nonconformist.
Yeah,
That's
you don't
all.
conform.
It's
But-
okay. You're an
Right.
individualist.
Yes, ma'am. But what happened was when I got into that relationship that I was in, I felt like that wasn't acceptable where I was. And so it sort of
wasn't
kind of,
acceptable.
I was boxed in, and I had to kind of fit in this box. You can't do this. This doesn't look right to certain people. You can't say this. This doesn't sound right to certain people. You have to look this way. You have to dress this way. You have to look and appear a certain way before people. And it was like, I mean, that's cool for some platforms, but that's not me.
That's not you.
That's not me. That's not my
not
thing.
you.
And so it was sort of like a liberation. I felt like I was alive again. And I think about how tall the sunflower stands and how big and bright and beautiful it is.
Come
And
on
I
now.
felt like that's who I am. I'm a
That is who
sunflower.
you are.
And I said son because, you know, the son of God. So I was just like, man, that's me. That's who I am. And I was just like, it just
You
kinda
are a
sucked.
sunflower, which blossomed,
Yes.
and you blossomed beautifully and brainy. Ain't nothing like a beautiful brainy woman. You know, sometimes men be. I mean, when I say men, I'm not dogging y'all, but sometimes men go for the boobs and the booty. I want a big booty girl. I want a big booty girl. But you want a big booty and a big and the boobs and stuff. But what about the brains?
Man.
How about a brainy
That part.
woman? Ain't that?
Can't have an intellectual conversation. Don't know nothing about
I
politics.
mean,
or
like
nothing.
you can have a female with the banging booty, pop pop pop, and then they got the bust, the boom like this, all this stuff, and but then she airhead. She ain't got no brains.
It's got
Like
rocks
she ain't got
right
no
up.
conversation. Like I'm just cute.
I'm just here.
I just and got the ugliest attitude and stuff.
Ooh.
But she got a booty.
Mhm.
And I make it a point to tell little girls that is not cute.
That's
And
not.
that is not okay. Being stupid is not cute.
It's
Being
really
stupid
not.
is not cute, says
that
that,
wants you-
Dominique.
And any man that wants you stupid,
Yes,
is
that's not.
he's mentally, or he's missing something in
Yeah.
himself, and he knows it.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
So
no,
he needs
no.
to be smarter than you, or he needs to,
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
That's another change that I made when I got detached from all that other stuff. I decided I want people in my circle who want me to be better. And when they don't see me better, they hold me accountable and say, "What you doing? You slacking. Pick that up.
That's
fix
it.
that. We're
That's
gonna
exactly-
do that better.
Come on,
You
girl.
wrong,
You gotta,
yeah.
you gotta step
Wrong.
it up.
Mhm.
Come on, we all
on.
gonna do this together."
Come
and it's just like
on.
anybody that's trying to hold you back or make you feel
Come
bad for
on.
wanting to build yourself up.
Come
Bye.
on. That's it. Cause why was I say everything you. I'm right there in it with you,
Yes,
girl.
ma'am.
So I say, I probably put it on. I posted one day. I said, I don't want nobody around me that kiss my ass.
Yeah.
I don't. Like why? Like you doing this for BB? Knowing you don't like or you just do everything I tell you. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I want people around me who correct me, who check me,
Yes.
Challenge me to be better.
who
Yes.
challenges me to be better,
Yeah.
and who loves what I'm doing, who celebrates me,
Yeah.
who congratulates me, who is my cheerleader.
Oh,
But you know, you got the people around who ain't really happy for you.
right.
they leading you on, and I just been through something like that where a chick who I thought was my friend, I thought she was my friend. That part. Thought she was my friend, and lead me. Oh yeah, but then you dumped me. But then you wasn't there for me when I needed you. There's been times when she really wasn't there.
Okay.
You know, it was all about her.
Yeah.
All about her, all about her.
Yes.
And you pretend like you in it for me, but you all about you. And when you ain't calling the shots, when you ain't calling the shots and the show, when the show ain't about you,
It's a problem.
it's time for me to go. When you see somebody else shining, it's time for me to go. But I thought you my girl though. But I thought you my girl though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I thought you my girl, and not just a female. I'm talking about a male friend too. Men who don't want you to, like, I had men in my life that don't want me to shine. Like, that's petty as hell. Like,
it really is.
that whenever I grew, it was like,
But you know,
or whenever I try to put something out there trying to shine, or I became this or became that, you know, they just like, and these are the people that was holding me back, but I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't even, cause I would stop and I would back up. You know, I take the Rosa Parks trip and get in the back of the bus. So, and I push you forward. I push you. I would do that so much in my life when I was outshining somebody else, and it wasn't purposely.
Right.
It was just me. I just got that light and got that glow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all see that? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all see that?
Girl,
I see.
I see it in you too, girl. I see it in you too. You hear me? But we got that shine, and then you got people around you who want to dull that shine. Don't want to support you. Don't want to say nothing. Ain't even got, man, bye. It might hurt for a minute, but bye. Because you were never for me. See, stuff got real, and I'm growing, and I'm becoming, and you don't like it. But anyway, so Dominique had a question. She was talking about there are different levels of abuse. Okay, like it's not. She was saying like it's not just physical abuse. Oh, he keep hitting me. Yeah, it's more than that. And I remember I was in a relationship where he said, "I'm not hitting you, am I?" No, you're not hitting me.
You might as well be.
But she said you might as well be. But you're doing something else. You are financial, like there's, she said there's financial abuse, emotional abuse, there is mental abuse, y'all. There is a verbal abuse.
Yeah.
Like, y'all, sometimes verbal abuse is worse. For sometimes a verbal wound is worse than a physical one.
Yeah.
The physical heals quicker.
Yeah.
Physical heals quicker, but I'm telling you, man, when you keep, and I'm telling you, men and women, period, there are women who degrades men, dogs them out, like speak low about them, disrespect, and it goes both ways, y'all. I'm telling you, it's never this man. It's on both sides. Like a person who just talks down to you, like hit below the belt, like insulting you all the time, and just like you are nothing, like always want to just talk down to you, like you just ain't like who, that's verbal. Always want to do all this and well, just like who needs that? Like you can have a bad day and you get people who just whenever you do something wrong, they at you. You know, that's verbal, and that's what I went through with that marriage. Like he was so verbally abusive. And was he like this before? No, he was not. Because I would have never married such a demon. I would have never, because I love myself. I don't you don't talk to me, and I like that. But honey, once I was saying it, as oh, he gonna change, but he never did. But I did. I'm changing
right.
everything, but I'm just saying it's so much abuse out here. It's not just a physical one.
There's another one that I do want to touch on just a little bit, and it's it's kind of a mashup of a lot of these. So it's more verbal and emotional and mental. It's kind of a combination, and it's manipulation. They'll make you think. They won't attack you. They won't be loud. They won't be.
It's that reverse psychology.
They won't be
thing.
aggressive, but they'll make you feel like you're doing things wrong, and it's really their insecurity, but they're projecting that stuff onto you. So let's say we were talking about dress style of dress. They see you, oh, you're gonna wear that, and they make you start feeling insecure about what you've got. Oh, if that's what you like, things like
That's
that,
right.
or
Why would you wear that? And why would you? Yeah,
that's not good enough. We don't dress like that. You need to dress like this.
That's control,
That's
honey.
manipulative.
That is manipulation and control. They want to control everything that you do. And thing about it is, honey, just tell her she look good.
Right.
Just tell her
Just
she
do
look
it.
beautiful, honey. Just look, tell your girlfriend she's awesome, she's amazing. Just tell her, I'm so proud of you. Girl, I got your back.
Yes.
Girl, I'm so proud of you. It's not me, but this is what makes you happy. So I'm down for you, and I got you, girl. I got you.
Yeah.
That's how we do it.
Yeah.
See, I always say, like, people be throwing that haters. Oh, they such haters. Oh, haters. Oh, hater. Whenever somebody don't like, oh, hater. Whenever somebody don't like something, that they always say, hater. But I'm gonna tell you about them haters. You know what I'm saying? I don't be like haters. If I say haters, I'm being funny. They're probably funny, Haters. I'm telling you about them haters, y'all. Them haters are really admirers.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all understand that? Do y'all understand that haters are admirers? They actually think you're dope. And they can't tell you. Them haters are actually admirers. They admire you. They can't tell you. They like what you're doing. They don't have guts to do what you do. Okay? They want what you have.
That's facts.
They like you, actually, y'all. Do y'all understand? Don't let this go to your head. Don't be, oh, they hating on me. So what?
Mm-hmm.
They really like you, though. They just don't. It's something in. Just understand, y'all. When people like jealous people or people who can't tell you, like your so-called people who you think close to you, that won't really tell you the truth. They can't, y'all, because there's something in them.
Mm-hmm.
There's something in them that they are lacking. There's something in them there's something in you that they want.
Man.
That's the do you hear me? There's something in you that they want. They wish it was them. Mm-hmm. They wish that they can be as bold as you. They think that they can leave a relationship such like you did. Like, I wish I could love myself enough to leave this. That's what they want. They want what you have. They want your light.
Yeah.
So, but they don't even realize what you had to go through. What we had to go through to get that light, to get that feeling. Because, see, we decided to turn our light on.
Yeah, that part.
It was just a switch. I mean, you had the light all the time. Y'all got the light in you. You just got to decide to switch, to turn on. You are in charge of your life. You are in charge of your happiness. You are in charge of your peace. You have to take accountability and responsibility for things that you allow in your life, people. Like, this is real talk, raw talk for real. We've been there, done that, and it's still a struggle. It's still an everyday thing that we have to do with loving ourselves, with self-care. You have to love yourself enough to care for yourself. You have to, like do the things you need to do to grow and to be better. Like, it's crucial.
Yeah.
Like, this COVID and all this stuff that's been happening, the COVID and the quarantine, all this was set up. If you think about it, y'all, it was time for us to love ourselves. We've been experiencing things like we've been put in a position for self-care.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah.
We've been put in a position where we are loving ourselves more. Think about it.
Yeah.
We were stuck in the house, wasn't working, couldn't go here, couldn't go there, so we were stuck with no choice but just to go in. Like, no, we still have choices, y'all. We still have choices, because we could have stayed at home and not even tried to become better. And there are people who are doing that.
Yeah.
Like, this quarantine, COVID-19, quarantine, you know,
Yeah.
it was for, rebirth,
Yeah.
rebuilding,
Yes.
reconstruction. It was for all the reasons.
Yeah.
It was for us to reconnect
Yeah.
with people, with your
Yeah.
family members, with relationships that has grown apart, like husband and wives has been stuck together,
Ooh.
like girlfriends, like relationships, like people have been stuck together to face things,
Yeah.
and some of it broke them up, and some people got closer because we were stuck together. This was a time to grow, y'all, to rekindle relationships, to rehash things, to revisit things, you know. So if you didn't learn nothing, and still we're still in it, you know, we're getting loose to go back to places. Things are opening up and stuff. But what did you learn? If you didn't learn nothing through all this lockdown,
Yeah.
if
And
you
you
didn't
really don't
learn
want
nothing,
to.
like this was for us to grow, to learn ourselves, to go inward.
Yeah.
Everybody say this word: interconnectedness.
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 Connected.
That means communion with self. That means go inner. Interconnectedness, I'm telling you, man. Introspection, that was what this stuff is all about. And we're still learning. We're still opening up. We have to go inside ourselves. Find out, find tools and talk to people. You know, why do I do things that I do? Like, when stuff show up in your life, instead of running, because I'm not running anymore. I'm not running. So
That's good.
instead of running, or instead of blaming others and accusing others because of your pain, what you're feeling, I take accountability and I take responsibility. And through that, I've learned vulnerability.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh,
That's good.
that is an awesome thing, y'all. Some people think that vulnerability is being weak. It's the most beautifulest thing ever in the world, because you are naked, you are open, you are so uniquely you. You are, you know, the word unique. The word unique to me is being alone. You know, you're just alone. Because alone, unique is alone. You're by yourself. You know, it's just something so unique about being vulnerable, man. Because it's like you're so open and vulnerable, you know. And that's the place that God wants us to be.
Yeah.
That's the place to be, so you can grow and heal. You have to let that stuff out.
Yeah.
You have to be so vulnerable. I'm telling you, man, allow vulnerability.
Yeah.
Allow it. Like, times now, emotion is good. Vulnerability is good. That is strengthening you. That is making you better. I promise you. Do this for yourself. That's what self-love is. And if you want self-love and self-care, it's going to require for you to be vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to require for you to be true. Being truthful and honest is the key, y'all. It is being truthful and honest is the key to self-love, man, and self-care. You can't have all that without being vulnerable and without having crying moments. being secluded. Seclusion is beautiful, y'all. Some people need people around. Like, they need people around. Like, no. How can you learn who you are? You know, how can you discover you, things that you like? You know, I was raised in church all my life until I left. I left, like, I for real, like, was sitting there, like, I'm like looking around. I for real, truth be told, this is how it happened. I was doing like this. And I said to myself, I mean, I remember this day so much. And I had tears in my eyes. I said, it has got to be so much more than this. It has got to be so much more than this. It's not that, okay, God, I'm leaving you, I'm leaving. Like, I see so much going on. I see people worshiping the pastor, worshiping themselves, worshiping each other. And I just saw stuff like it was, they're in boxes. I saw people in boxes. Oh, I saw people in boxes, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And I began to look at myself. I'm in one too. I was thinking, like, I'm in a box too. Like, this ain't me. I said, it's got to be more to it than this. And I didn't put my finger up to leave. I politely got up and I walked out, and I did not return. For years, I did not return. I went inward. I went on a journey within, y'all. It was the beautifulest thing. It was the best move I ever made when I took control, and I start caring for myself, because I was feeling horrible inside. Oh, I look cute on the outside, but inside I was so broken. I was so all over the place, broken. Like, I was trying to fit in other people's boxes. I was trying to do what they tell me to do. Like, who is Bianca? I want to know, who is Bianca? Let me get acquainted with Bianca.
Yeah.
It wasn't getting reacquainted, because I didn't know who she was. Because all the layers and layers of other people was on me. I was doing what I was told. I was programmed to be this person, to be that person. I was programmed, you got to do this, you got to do that. I was programmed, if you don't do this, you can't do that, you can't be this. I was programmed that God don't love you, God don't like you. I was programmed. So I had to deprogram and reprogram all over again to find out things about myself. Who is Bianca? I started loving that person. I started finding out things that I didn't even know that existed. You know, I found out a whole lot of stuff, you know, and I'm still discovering.
Yeah.
I'm still discovering. That's the beauty of life, you guys.
It's a journey.
It is a powerful journey. It is, I'm telling you, it was when you let go of what other people think about you and focus and concentrate on your opinion about you, what you think about you, what's good for your life. You make decisions that's good for you and forget everybody else, whatever they have to say, because it's your life. If you think about it, this is your breath. You're breathing this air. You gotta go through this stuff in life. Like, this is your life. Live it.
Oh yeah.
If anything, this COVID stuff, all this stuff and everything, the protesting, the killings, everything that's going on, y'all, live your life. It's teaching you that anything can happen. It's teaching you what you think matter. It really don't.
Right.
It's teaching you about love. I learned to love more because I was closed up. Like, I was a lock. And I still am. Like, only a certain person that got that key. I mean, you can't even pick the lock on me. Like, ain't no picking. and you try to be all extra with that. Look, don't be trying to impress. I don't like that. You know, impressing. You know, because I'll find out who you are anyway. I mean, you gonna screw up.
Yeah.
Impression. People think that, like, well, it's some people are flattered by trying to impress you when this ain't even who you are, bro.
Right.
Sis, this ain't even who you are. You putting on, but later on, your booty gonna fall off. Later on, them. I'm just saying. I'm keeping it real.
I'm
like,
so
is she
tired
gonna
of
say
her
it?
No,
today.
it's just real.
I'm
It's
tired.
real talk.
No,
Later
for real
on,
though.
later on, you're gonna take that bra off, and them titties gonna pound, and then later on, guys, I'm just saying, y'all, you know, you putting that paint on your face and stuff. We're gonna know, like, you trying to impress, like,
Yeah.
be who you really are, be authentic,
Yeah.
be original, be organic. That stuff works. I'd rather for you to show me who you are.
Yeah, I'm actually writing a poem right now about, it's called The Mask We Wear, and it's about porcelain masks.
Porcelain mask, the
Yeah.
mask
Okay.
we wear.
That they're thin, and just as soon as you break it, just as soon as you drop it, it's gonna break.
Man, you
It's
wearing
that
a,
thin.
like, who are you? Cause see, you wear this mask when I met you, but see, your mask fell off.
Mm. What happened?
Can we just stop right there? You might want to pick up your mask, bro, sis. But see, that ain't who you was when I met you. See, I want you to be who you was when I met you, because that's what made me give you my attention anyway. Cause see, I wouldn't have looked your way had you, but I gave you my attention because it was obviously something that I liked. Something about you sparked something in me.
Yeah.
So if I turn my head to you, or if I give you a little bit of attention, see, that's pretty cool because I don't give a lot of people attention. You know what I'm saying? So you just don't get to know my dopeness. You just don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not impressed by, what you driving, what you got, well, what you making and stuff. I don't care about that. Like, I don't. Who are you?
Right.
What's the authentic version of you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who you know, that part. But you after I give you all this attention and all this love, and then you, and all this, all this attention, all this affection and all this stuff, and then, because I give you attention first, then I start with the affection, because I start liking you and stuff. And then you are something totally different. That's what I just can't, that's what, I'm telling you, that's one of the things that hurts the most, because you turn out to be something that you're not. Like, people haven't been who they say they were. They haven't been genuine. And you find out later throughout, because you keep, and you seen it, but we give them chances, right?
Mhm.
Because we want them to give us chances. Because we do stuff too that, I'm sorry, I do need to work on that, I do that, I'm sorry, I do need to work on that. And you are taking, working on yourself and fixing yourself and trying to be a better person. But then they keep doing the same thing and they're not working on it. It's just like, and then you start seeing that whole mask come off like, wow.
Yep.
So you've been putting on this whole time. You've been pretending.
Mm-hmm.
You've been pretending. And that stuff. See, people gotta realize this is real talk again. That stuff hurt.
Yeah. It does.
We gotta go through, because we done invested. We done invested feelings, emotions, and time, and all that. And then to see who you really are, we gotta let go and we gotta detach and all that. That's why I'm saying, stop getting so attached quick, y'all. Men, women, You know, and some of these men are being taken advantage of too a lot. And, you know, men hurt too, y'all.
Yeah, they
You know what I'm saying? Men hurt too. They go through same things as women do with people, for real, for real. And it's just hurtful to invest in something, invest in people that you thought that like you like that, all to see that they've been playing you this whole time.
That part.
No, that stuff hurt. But the thing about it, I'm gonna start caring about myself, you know. I'm gonna cry, and then I'm gonna cry some more. I'm gonna confront myself, confront my pain. I'm gonna deal with it. I'm gonna everything, but I'm gonna carry on.
Yeah.
She gonna get up.
Oh, yeah.
You hear me? But what I do is, and people, y'all, when y'all hurt, take care, like for real, take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Take care of yourself when you hurt. So you won't project that onto somebody else who don't even have nothing to do with your pain and your hurt. Just take time to heal from your hurt, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, for real. It does wonders emotionally and mentally. And I'm for real. Take time to heal when you're hurt. For real, for real. It's an emotional toll on you, for real, and a physical toll. It causes stress when you're, it just messes up your body inside.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself so you won't, because I don't want to hurt people. I don't want to, because somebody did something to me or I allowed, because I allowed them to do stuff to me. So it's like, I need to heal, because I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt my sister. I don't want to hurt my guy friend, or I don't want to hurt my girlfriend, or I don't want to hurt my mother, because I'm mad at somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
So I project all that energy onto somebody else, and it's not even fair, because this is your pain, and what you're doing is taking your pain, but that's why because you didn't deal with your pain.
Mm-hmm.
That's my fault.
Yeah.
No. So no, when I'm hurt, and I'm going through some hurtful things right now, but I've been taking time to heal. Okay.
Can I say
So,
two things?
yes.
First, the people that we love the most are the people that really get the brunt or the most of our
'Cause
hurt and pain.
We take our hurt and pain out on the person that's closest to
Mhm.
us.
Like me and my significant other, we live together.
Mm-hmm.
So my anxiety, it'll shoot, and when I tell you, I will shake, and it will shoot. So when my anxiety's through the roof, and when I tell you, sometimes she really has to, Dominique, do you know you're shaking? Do you know you're in the bed
Wow.
shaking? Do you know you shook yourself to sleep last night?
Wow.
And
Wow.
I really don't think people really understand, our significant others and the role that sometimes she does get this Dominique stress and trying to get our orders, and I just need everything done now, and I've overbooked and I'm overworked and I'm stressed, and it doesn't even have anything to do with her sometimes.
Yeah, it don't even have nothing to do with her.
And
Because you're not taking time to heal yourself and to give yourself some time, and you're putting all that on her, and it's not fair.
Mm-hmm.
But she shouldn't take it personal though.
Mm-hmm. And the other thing I wanted people to know is, you are not going to be able to heal from anything if you act like it does not hurt.
Ooh, that part.
You cannot heal from anything pretending it does not hurt, because at the end of the day, you are fooling yourself.
Girlfriend, say it again. You can't. I'm telling you, she's hit it. Quit acting like you ain't hurting.
Yeah.
Deal with your emotions. Go ahead and hurt. And that's one thing about self-love and self-care. You have to allow yourself to help. You have to allow yourself to feel.
Yeah.
Feel. Remember I said feel, deal, and heal. You can't have healing without feeling it.
Mm.
Being with yourself with it.
Yeah.
Sitting in your mess, your pain. You gotta sit in it, y'all. Yes, that stuff hurt. Quit acting like it don't, man, because you're going to blow up somewhere. You're going to blow up because that stuff it's going to be triggered at the wrong time, and you're going to be gone. Allow yourself to feel these emotions, y'all. It's okay. We're human. And then you deal with it. Deal with it. Then you can start healing, okay? So it's almost time for me to go out, y'all. But it's a couple things I'm going to do real quick. I got my self-love jar, my affirmations. Last week was
Oh, I got it. Can
Hold
I-
on, Dominique. You can remember last week.
I am going to not be so hard on myself.
I am going. How did that work for you? Did you apply it to your life?
I did,
For
and
the
I
week?
took time actually for myself where I did not work on anything.
That's good.
I was not thinking about business.
That's
I did
good.
not think about what needed to be done. I didn't think about cleaning up the house. I did not care.
Girl, you were self-loving.
It could have, that
But
house
you
could have burned
self-loving.
down for all I cared.
What?
And as long as it was not
Hallelujah.
burning me, I would have been okay.
Was you self-loving, girl?
I did.
I'm proud of
So,
you.
That's what's up.
It was. I go easy on myself in every situation.
Yes.
That was what that. You can't. You quick or hard on yourself. So that was last week. So y'all see my little gadgets. I'm all about that love, about that love, about that love. I got another song. IAMSELFLOVE. I am self-love. Hey! Hey! I can spell, y'all.
Mm.
IAMSELFLOVE. I'm self-love.
We're going to have to get you in the studio to play.
All right.
Anyway, this is our outro. I'm gonna start bringing the glass for my guests because I got to sell. I'm so clumsy, y'all. Anyway, no, and my little jar that my friend Tammy got me. She had to order best day ever. Truth be told, and I always gotta celebrate me because I love myself, and I want you. Cheers to your water. Cheers. We celebrate ourselves, self-love, and my girl Dominique. Look, y'all. Look at her. She does these things. She got me a mouse pad with my Truth Be Told the day that I started. Ain't that like so awesome? Cause she's all about that love, about that love. I know it's so corny. All about that love. Okay, so we gonna go out. And today, I gotta give my gadgets. We did not throw no shade. We are not about throwing shade. Nope. No.
No shade.
No shade. This is shade.
Oh.
That's Hallelujah fan.
Oh,
Oh,
hallelujah.
you didn't see my wording?
I didn't see
No,
it.
you see that shade? No, we
I'm a
don't
little
throw
slow
shade,
sometimes.
and it's black. You know, black shade. No, cause we all about that love, y'all. And hallelujah. Okay, anyway,
Did you get your
Yeah, I'm
affirmation for
messing
this week?
so cheers to me. Hallelujah. Squirt. I'm gonna bring another glass of people. But anyway, I'm gonna fill this up. Let Miss Sunflower better know that rookie. She gonna pick our affirmation and then we out.
How do I
You just pick.
shake it on out here?
Get your affirmation. This is our affirmation. I close out with an affirmation for the week, and you apply it to your life, and because it's all about affirmations. Speaking. You can speak life or death into your life. You choose. Are you going to speak positivity or are you going to speak negativity? And once whatever you think, you feel it. If you think you are beautiful, you got to feel you are beautiful because it comes with feeling it. You can say stuff, you can speak stuff all day long, but it's what you feel that invites the experiences into your life or attracts the experiences, the positive experiences, negative experiences. What you think, you got to feel it too. Oh, I think that I am so amazing and I feel amazing. You see that?
Yeah.
If you think, man, I ain't gonna never make it, then you start feeling I ain't gonna never make it. That's what you're gonna get more of in your life. Okay? All right. So affirmation, we got positive affirmations today.
Okay, so the positive affirmation for today is I deserve all of the good things that are in my life. And I do.
Do you?
Yes, I do. I deserve it.
How about you, Dominique
I deserve it.
and Bianca? I deserve all of the good things that are in my life. Whatever's happening to me right now in my life, I deserve it all. I really do. I deserve it all. So, and you take this affirmation throughout your week. I deserve all of the good things that is in my life. So, I thank y'all for it today. Thank you for chiming in and chatting it up with us. And thank you for Miss Brooks Sunflower for coming in. You have positive information.
Thank you.
Positive, and I'm so proud of you. The woman you become, You know, you're just so beautiful. Got good energy. It feels good up in here, y'all. I'm just saying. But this is not just for women. I'm gonna have some men too. I want to hear men chiming in because y'all go through stuff the same way that we do. So it's not a one-sided thing. Anyway, grace and peace, y'all. Have a nice have a nice weekend. No, have a nice weekend and have a nice week, okay? Love y'all.
Audio Jungle.